Good evening, Nick. It is Monday, and I'm not really sure what to talk about much today. I mean, I guess I know a little bit because whenever you're talking about people being reluctant to change the way they think and talking about ways people think, it reminded me of one of my old favorite types of arguments when I debated, and that's called framework. And framework was basically how you would evaluate the ground, how you would judge things and weigh things, what's important, what's not important, and that was always either the most fun debate or the least fun debate possible. Because as you said, with reluctance, even though like debate was supposed to be an objective, tech over truth kind of activity, framework was always the hardest kind of argument because it was the one that people came with the most biases. People already knew how they wanted to evaluate the round. People already knew what things in their minds are most important. They already know their values and their opinions. People are really reluctant to change those, and it makes it really, really hard to talk to people. Like, Nick, let's say we're having a debate about whether, oranges or tangerines are better, and somebody walks in and starts talking about how we need to develop more thorium nuclear energy plants. That's what a framework debate would feel like sometimes, and sometimes that's how it feels when you talk to different people. Sometimes it's not even that you're not on the same page, it's that you're not even reading the same book. And I sometimes feel like that's the problem with discourse and argumentation over a lot of things, is people are not looking at things through the same point of reference, or even points of reference that are really close to one another. And that just frustrates me to no end. If you would like to see an example of that, I suggest you watch the news about anything that's to do with politics. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Because in my heart, I know that Republicans and Democrats have a lot more in common than they think they do. But because they're not even remotely looking at it from the same point of view or like understanding where each other is coming from, they're not understanding that they're going for similar goals, believe it or not. They're actually closer together than you think. When closer together than they think. So it's a little frustrating. It's really frustrating. But what's more frustrating is no one knows how to get people to necessarily see it from the other person's point of view. Sometimes like full on conversion happens and people are like, bam, seen the light, I understand. That does not happen nearly enough to make things work well. I don't know, maybe we should just like hit someone with a brick. That would work in my opinion, but in real life it wouldn't really work. It's not a viable strategy. Well, Nick, I hope you're having fun with your punishment so far, and can't wait to see it when you're done, and I'll see you on Wednesday.